Hi friends, I'm going to do a tutorial today on how to make this flower 3D granny square. This looks really complicated, but it's not. We're not sewing anything. We're simply using a crochet hook. I'm using a 4mm crochet hook. I'm using some bright pink yarn, some black yarn, and then a pair of scissors we're going to need. Before we get into it, I do want to ask you to please like, comment and subscribe. You liking my video and subscribing and commenting just helps other viewers find my videos. Let's get into it. We're going to go ahead and just secure our yarn. I secure my yarn just by twisting it like this. We're going to chain 4. Slip stitch or single crochet into the first chain space. Chain 2, and we're going to drop 16 double crochets in the center here. Your first one counts as 2, so I've got 2 there, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Slip stitch in the first chain space like that. I'm now going to go ahead and cut this yarn because I need to build 8 petals around this center space. So I'm going to pick up my bright pink here. I'm going to just twist the yarn around my hook like that and just secure it in any chain at the end there like that. Nice and tight. Gonna chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now we're gonna do 6 single crochets down. And when I've done 6 single crochets, I'm going to slip stitch into the center space in exactly the same place where I chained 7. Head on into the next chain space, slip stitch. We're going to do that again. Head on into the next chain space, slip stitch. We're now going to repeat the same pattern all the way around this center. We need 8 stems or 8 centers on this piece here. Then we're going to come back and round 2 and build the petals around these centers. So chain 7, and then I'm gonna do 6 single crochet all the way back down. Like that. And I'm going to slip stitch in exactly the same chain there where I started. 2 slip stitches and chain 7 again. So I'm going to go ahead and build 8 petals off camera, then I'm going to come back and show you what to do next. I've now got 8 petal centers to work petals around. I always get a bit creeped out when I get to this bit because look at that, it looks like a spider. Anyway, having said that, we're going to slip stitch just underneath the first petal because we're going to start to work on this petal. So we're going to start with a single crochet in the first chain, like that. We're then going to do a half double crochet. We're then going to do 2 double crochet in the same stitch. We're just going to like puff out our petal a little bit. In the next chain space, double crochet, and the next chain space, double crochet, and now we're reaching the top. Indeed, a double crochet. When you get to the top, chain, get in there, and do 3 double crochets. Now we're going to repeat this exact pattern on the opposite side. So double crochet, double crochet, 2 double crochet, half double crochet, a single crochet, and then slip stitch. So you know we had 2 slip stitches. Go into the center, just do 1 slip stitch in the middle, ignore the other one, and go straight onto your next petal. So your work should be looking something like this. I'm going to go ahead and repeat the same pattern on the remaining 7 petals. Then I'm going to come back and show you how to add the granny square behind the piece. Finishing up my last petal, I'm just going to go ahead and slip stitch into the first petal. Grab my yarn, weave it through, and we'll just end up tucking that in later. So my flower looks a little bit like this. Let's go ahead and turn this into a granny square now. Flip your work over, secure the yarn. I just had to secure it by twisting, as you know. And now you're going to want to slip stitch in between the petals. Slip stitch in between any petal like this, chain 4. And slip stitch in between the next 2 petals. It kind of is up to you where you want to slip stitch. You're going to see me doing this quite inconsistently. I tend to just go into wherever I can get into with my crochet hook. We need 8 of these loops. So I'm going to go into here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go into this bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just fit into there. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Lovely. Turn your work back around, slip stitch, and we're going to make a corner here, corner here, corner here, corner here. Chain 2, double crochet. Your first double crochet counts as 2 double crochets. Chain 1, 2 double crochet. Chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next loop. Chain 1, in the next loop make a corner, so that's 2 double crochet. Chain 1, 2 double crochet. Chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next space. 3, chain 1, make a corner in the next space, so that's 2 double crochet. Chain 1, 2 double crochet. Chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next space. Chain 1, make a corner in the next space, so 2 double crochet. Chain 1, 2 double crochet. Chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next space, and then you're going to do a chain 1 and connect to the first corner. So if I just turn that upside down, can you see how I've got 1 corner, 2 corner, 3 corner, 4 corner, and in between the corners I've got these 3 double crochet clusters. Turn your work around. We're going to do the next row, so I'm going to go ahead and just slip stitch into the center of the corner. Chain 2, double crochet. Chain 1, 2 double crochet, because we're still finalizing that first corner. chain 1. In the next gap that you see, 3 double crochet. We're going to end up expanding each row by 1 cluster of 3 double crochet. So chain 1, in that next space that you see, 3 double crochet, chain 1, work that corner, so it's 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, chain 1, and we're repeating this row 1, 2 and 3 times. So 3 double crochet in the next space, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next space, chain 1, get into that next corner, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next space, chain 1, 3 double crochet in the next space, chain 1, I'm onto the corner now, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet in the same space, chain 1, I'm on the final row, 3 double crochet, chain 1, and 3 double crochet, chain 1, slip stitch into the first chain like that. So again, I wanted to show you what this looks like from behind. Can you see that? It's a perfect granny square, but look at that. We now need to join this petal to the granny square, and we are going to do that in this next round. So slip stitch into the center of the corner like that, chain 2, start with a double crochet. Now take that first petal and just slip stitch on the top of it like that. You're going to have to pull the petal forward a bit. You need to finish that corner. So 2 double crochet, chain 1, carry on with the rest of the row expanding until you get to the other corner. So 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet. I know you're probably wondering what I'm going to do with this third petal, sorry, the next petal, but we're going to connect this in the next round and I'll explain to you why. So now we're heading into the second corner, 2 double crochet, grab the next petal and stitch it like that. So you should have a center petal left over, just hanging there. Move the petal over to the right a little bit, finish that corner, 2 double crochet, chain 1, finish the rest of the row with 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, chain 1, we're in the next corner, third corner, so 2 double crochet, skip a petal and get the next petal and just slip stitch around it like that, quite tight. Again, move it to the other side, finish off that corner with a 2 double crochet as always, chain 1, and now I'm going to run to the next corner, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Again, I'm going to leave 1 petal to join in the next round in the center, and the last corner I'm going to complete by slip stitching through it and move that to this side, 2 double crochet to finish off the corner, chain 1, and I need to get to the end to start the next round. So I'm just doing 3 double crochets in the spaces and chaining 1, chain 1, and then I'm going to slip stitch back into the first chain space there. Your work from the back should be looking like this, a nice granny square. Your work at the front should be looking a bit messy. So we've got 1 unjoined, 2 unjoined, 3 unjoined, and 4 unjoined. We're going to join these in the next round. And we're doing that exactly the same way as we stitched these. The reason is, guys, look, if we had stitched this petal, because this is round, we're putting it on a square base. If we had joined this to this round, our petal would be like that. Of course, we don't want that. That's why we're going to connect that in the next round. And I'm sure you've got the gist of how to connect it. So I'm going to go in the center. I'm going to chain 2. I'm going to do a double crochet. I'm going to chain 1. Obviously, I need to work that corner. Double crochet, chain 1. 3 double crochet in the next space. Chain 1. 3 double crochet in the next space. And now I'm going to grab the top of the petal and I'm going to slip stitch through it like that. And I'm going to carry on into the next space and just do 3 double crochets. Chain 1. Can you see that like that? I've stitched it just quite casually like that. So I'm going to finish this off and I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like. I am just nearing the last row and I'm just going to slip stitch into the first chain space there like that. I'm going to grab my scissors, tuck that yarn in, and that is what the finished piece looks like. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of a tip when you're making these. I would strongly suggest you block these. Can you see the difference? This is blocked, this is not blocked. Show you from another angle. Can you see how this is flat? This is not flat. So if you do want to block, I'd say dampen the granny square, squeeze the excess water out, grab a bit of cardboard and pins. If you've got bobby pins, you've got sewing pins, and just stick them in the corner like that. Put them in the garden in the sun just to dry and they will flatten themselves out. But I do hope that this video was helpful for you. If it was, please like, comment and subscribe. It doesn't cost you anything to, but it means the world to me. Drop in the comments and let me know what you are intending or working on at the moment. Have a blessed day. Bye bye.